Welcome to Vox Mundo, where we learn English and transform our lives together. This is not you. You weren't born to live like this. And you won't die like this. And if you do, you won't care because you'll already be gone. Best case, you win. Worst case, it won't even matter. There's no such thing as pure luck in this game. Yes, a little luck exists, but only after you've busted your ass. Luck shows up when you've earned the right to receive it. And that's what most people don't understand. If you believe in yourself, I mean really believe, if there's that small voice in your head saying, "You've got talent, you can do this," then follow that voice. Follow it all the way, because that voice is your motivation. But let me tell you something about motivation. It won't be there every day. That's why you need discipline. Because most days you won't feel like it. Some days, sure, you'll be fired up, ready to crush the gym. But most days, you'll drag yourself there. And once you start, you'll feel alive. That's the magic. But that first step, that's the hardest. Because your body wants to stay comfortable. It lies to you. Take the day off. You didn't sleep well. You deserve to rest. No. It's easy to be great right now. Because most people are weak. Most people stop at the first struggle. They don't want to go further because it hurts. But you're not most people. You're about to prove it. 600 ms/ you're about to prove it. The easiest thing in the world is giving up. I'm done. I'm not going to work today. I don't feel like it. Anyone can say that. But you do it anyway. Even when yesterday gave you nothing in return, you still show up. You push harder. You give 100% again. That's what separates the average from the great. You wake up. You grind. You stay focused. Even when you're stuck in the same place, day after day, you keep going. That's the real fight. The real journey. How bad do you want it? Do you want it like you want to breathe? Do you want it more than comfort? More than sleep? Because if the answer is yes, then we can work with that. But most people don't want it that bad. That's why they keep asking, how did you do it? The answer? They already know. They just don't want it like you do. So let me ask you this. What do you do when you're tired? When you're drained? When there's no one watching? Get up again. Get up tomorrow. And the next day. And the next. Keep getting up. Keep going. 1000 ms/. Let me ask you something. How long can you keep a positive attitude when nothing is going your way? There are no hacks. There's no shortcut. It's you against you. And if you don't understand that, you've already lost. No one wants to wake up and go straight to work. No one wants to face the grind. But that's the price of greatness. If you skip that price, don't complain later. Don't be the one lying in bed at 80 years old, wishing you had done more. You had time. You had potential. You just didn't move. The life you want, it's on the other side of a few hard conversations. You're stuck living a life you hate because you're too scared to face them. Hard times create strong people. Strong people create easy times. Easy times create soft people. Soft people create hard times. So, where are you in that cycle? There comes a moment in every man's life when he realizes no one's coming to save him. That's when you become who you really are. Let me ask you something. How long can you keep a positive attitude when nothing is going your way? There are no hacks. There's no shortcut. It's you against you. And if you don't understand that, you've already lost. No one wants to wake up and go straight to work. No one wants to face the grind. But that's the price of greatness. If you skip that price, don't complain later. Don't be the one lying in bed at 80 years old, wishing you had done more. You had time. You had potential. You just didn't move. The life you want, it's on the other side of a few hard conversations. You're stuck living a life you hate because you're too scared to face them. Hard times create strong people. Strong people create easy times. Easy times create soft people. Soft people create hard times. So, where are you in that cycle? There comes a moment in every man's life when he realizes no one's coming to save him. That's when you become who you really are. You should be a monster. Yeah, a monster. Ruthlessly ambitious. Relentlessly focused. But then, you learn to control it. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. You can be the most talented person alive, but without discipline, you're no one. Discipline is doing what you hate, but doing it like you love it. Yes, you will have setbacks, but feeling bad doesn't mean you're doing bad. It doesn't mean you are bad. It just means you're human. take action anyway, even if it's small. Because if nothing changes, then nothing changes. Stop listening to your excuses. Cut the noise. Cut the drama. Cut the distractions. Get back to the mental. But there comes a day when being average, being mediocre, becomes sickening. It makes you want to throw up, because deep inside you know you were meant for more. You look around and realize people with less talent than you have become something you're still dreaming about. And not because they were better, but because they acted, they committed, they sacrificed. Maybe it hits you on the baseball field when you strike out one more time, or after your 5th job rejection, or when you look into your child's eyes and realize you need to be more. There's always that one moment where pain becomes fuel, where average isn't acceptable anymore. And in that moment you decide, I'm done living small. You stand up, you go build something, not for applause, but because something inside you has been screaming to come out. That fire inside you, it's always been there, but you've ignored it because you thought it would hurt too much to chase it. You feared the pain, the commitment, the sacrifice. But pain is the birthplace of power. There's a truth that changed everything for me. Power follows the blame finger. If you blame the world, you give the world all your power. Blame your past, it owns your future. Blame your partner, your job, your parents, they control your next move. But when you point that finger at yourself, that's when the shift happens. Because now you hold the power, you hold the keys, you become unstoppable. Even if it's not your fault, it's still your responsibility. And that changes everything. I can't run marathons because I lost my leg at birth. Yeah, you can choose to never try, or strap on a metal leg and do it anyway. You can be a victim, or you can be the damn hero. Every limitation is a test, a challenge asking you, how bad do you want this? And your answer is in what you do next. You don't need perfection. You need action. And consistency. When nobody's watching. When no one claps. When you're dead tired and still choose to show up. Because the truth is, the world doesn't reward average. It rewards the relentless. And now, it's your turn. You've heard the voice in your head. The one that whispers, you could be more. And that voice, it's not lying to you. It's telling the truth. A truth that scares most people because it demands responsibility. But you're not most people. You're not weak. You're not finished. And you sure as hell aren't average. You have a mission, and every day is your chance to get one step closer. So get up, speak louder, learn faster, keep showing up. Whether you're learning English, chasing success, or rebuilding your life, this is your time. No more waiting. No more silence. The world's waiting to hear your voice. So go on and speak. If you've made it this far, that already tells me something powerful. You're not like the rest. You're here to change, to grow, to become something greater. So don't stop now. If this video lit a fire in you, let it burn. Subscribe to the channel Vox Mundo and join thousands of people turning their English struggles into real lasting confidence. Drop a like if this message hit you hard. Leave a comment below. Tell me what part of this story stayed with you. And now, if you're ready for the next step, watch this video right here. It's your next move, and I promise it'll change the way you see everything. Until next time, keep learning, keep rising, and never forget you were made for more.